What's up, awesome people, and welcome to another player versus player match on Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. Alrighty, so in the last episode we used my grass deck again and we had a pretty smooth running game, I suppose. The person did knock themselves out thanks to Spiky Shield and Rocky Helmet, and I did say they had a choice of attacking. They could have just ended their turn and kept the game going. But I suppose in that current situation there wasn't much they could really do except just scoop the game and just move to another match, I suppose. Alrighty, so this is probably the last match I'm going to be using my grass deck, and then we'll just move on to my water deck, which you've yet to see. So that'll probably be in the next match. But for now, I'm just going to stick with my Chestnut and Venusaur grass deck. And then, as I said, we'll move on to water deck, and then after that, if he goes with that, we'll just do some random battles on a deck, whichever I feel like using at that point in time. Alrighty, so let's go looking for an opponent. So the last one was found pretty quickly, so if this one isn't found as fast, I am going to say I shall catch you guys when I find an opponent. So see you guys then. Alrighty, so we found a match. It's up against thejoke123, and apparently I have the advantage, so I get to flip the coin. So I'm going to call heads. Oh, frick's sakes. Every time I call heads, I always flip a tail, so maybe that's a sign. Next time I call, I should probably call tails. Alright, so he's of course going to decide to go first, and well, that's a very interesting hand to begin with. Venusaur EX or Chespin? I've got Pokeball as well. I've got Burbank City Gym, which I could utilise very well with Venusaur, to be honest. I've got Poison Powder there, just need 3 energy cards for that one. Or I can go straight for Jungle Hammer. I don't really want to use Chespin for now, and I don't really want to use Venusaur either. I think it might be best with Venusaur because I'm not looking too shabby either with my energy cards. So I could probably go for Pokeball and try for Quilladin, just build up from there. I need 4 energy cards for Mega Venusaur as well. I guess it really depends on how I go for energy cards. I may not use Pokeball straight off the bat. I can always get Quilladin through Level Ball as well. So he's going to start off with Time Pole, weakness is Grass, so this deck may be weak to Grass. So sweet, I do have the absolute ultimate advantage then. He's going to play Giant Cape on his Time Pole, raising itself from 50 to 70, thanks to Giant Cape's effect, increasing a Pokemon's health by 20. God, imagine on a Mega Pokemon, that's 220 up to 240. Alrighty, so I think he's still deciding if he wants to use a support card or something. I don't know what he's deciding on, but since his first turn, there's not really much you can do except play a card down as you're active in your bench, play an energy card, play your support cards, and that's it. You can't attack on your first turn, which sometimes really sucks. You can't evolve on your first turn either since you just put a card down. Alright, so he's going to go for Bianca, draw until he's got 6 cards in his hand, so he draws an extra 2 cards there. And that'll be all he can do unless he's got a support item anymore, which he can't really play because he can only have 1 down on each Pokemon. He's already got Giant Cape down on Time Pole. He can't play another supporter card because of the rule. You can only play 1 support card. Remember the days when you used to play Unlimited. So anyways, I drew a Fungus from my deck into my hand, which is going to go straight onto the bench. I'm going to play a Grass Energy onto my Venusaur, and then I'm going to play Burbank City Gym onto Stadium, which is going to increase the amount of damage done by poison by 2 more, which will bring it to 30 between turns. I don't really want to use Pokeball at the moment because I got no reason to. I don't really know if I want Mega Venusaur, Chess, or Quilladin at the moment. Then again, as I said, I can always go Level Ball for Quilladin or Amoonguss, so I might leave it for now, just see how I go. I really do need energy cards at the moment though. I have no resistance, which is funny. Time Pole only has Bubble, which is going to do 10 and paralyze me. Oh crap, he's going to use N. That's okay with me. I can actually have a better chance of drawing a card. Yes, I got Level Ball, which is awesome, so I didn't waste a Pokeball, so that was a good play on my part, to be honest. I have Shauna as well, so once I get rid of those energy cards, I can always draw another hand, which is really cool. So this is actually working out to my advantage. It actually worked out better than I thought it would. Alright, so that's alright. He goes for the heads, which is going to paralyze my Venusaur, but it's a-okay. I can't attack anyway, and if I could, I get Chestnut. So this is looking really good. So if he doesn't play another N from his hand, I'm going to be a-okay to just start setting up a Chestnut on him. So it looks like I've got another Quilladin and Chestnut in my prize pool as well, which kind of sucks balls. So I'm going to evolve my bench Chespin into Quilladin. Once I've got the energy cards onto my Venusaur that I need, I just need probably Poison Powder up for now. That'll do me. But yeah, once I got the energy cards on my Venusaur, I'm not sure if I want 3 or 4. It probably depends on the energy cards at the time. I mean, Poison Powder probably would suffice, but Jungle Hammer does suffice even better because I can get 30 back on my Venusaur, which will give it a bit of sustenance in this battle until I get Mega Venusaur. Plus, he's got no other cards on his bench at the moment. I may not even want to attack. I may give him another 3 free turns just to get something on his bench and at least give him a chance. If this was tournament conditions, I'd say bye-bye. But yeah, I'm not that mean, as we all should know by now. Then again, my niceness sometimes does cost me, doesn't it? Well, it almost would cost. I wouldn't do it if I wasn't confident I'd be able to win. But anyways, he's going to go for an energy search and look for a basic energy card from his deck. So it's a water deck from what I can see, so it's only a water card. I don't know what took so long there. Alright, so he's got... Still looks like he's got another Pokemon to play. So he's going to play another basic energy onto his Time Pole, which is still questionable. I still probably would be saving my water energy cards for any future Pokemon coming on the bench, because that may slow down any chance of winning as well. Rocky Helmet, do I want to play that now? Actually, I'm going to play it on my Chestnut. So I'm going to evolve my bench Quilladin into Chestnut, play Rocky Helmet onto that, so that's all set up and ready to go. Grass Energy onto my Venusaur. I'm not going to attack, no. Okay, we're counting down 3 turns. If he doesn't play anything in 3 turns, then I'm going to be forced to end this duel. Alrighty, so it's his turn now. So this is the first turn I'm giving him free. So he needs a Pokemon on his bench desperately now. So he's got 3 water energy cards on his Time Pole. I will admit that he's ready to go if he gets Palpitoad, and even if he gets the chance, Seismitoad. So it looks like he's still got nothing to play from his hand, so Bubble gets the heads there, which is going to paralyze my Venusaur, but that's a-okay with me because I'm not going to attack anyways, but he doesn't know that. I'm going to play Potion on my Venusaur now just to heal off the damage that he's done to my Venusaur. Going to play Shauna from my hand and just draw a brand new hand. Oh, look at that, I got Venusaur. Oh, bugger. I really can't do anything else. It would have been end turn anyway, so I'm going to play Mega Venusaur. So I need 4 energy cards now to play Mega Venusaur. That shouldn't be too hard. I've got Sharon in my hand. I can draw another 3 cards my next turn. And there's a good chance that I will draw a energy card since I've got 15 in this deck. I usually carry about 15 energy cards in all my decks. It's just a nice round number. And I tried for 30 trainer cards and 15 Pokemon. I can't remember how many exactly is in this deck. So I still got a good chance of drawing an energy card if I use Sharon. If not, then I hope for a Silent. I think I've got 4 of them in this deck. If not, then well, oh well. Alright, so he gets another heads there on the Bubble, which is going to paralyze my Mega Venusaur. A-okay with me, because I may not be attacking anyways. Oh, so look at that, I drew an energy card. So I'm going to play that onto my Mega Venusaurs, and he's getting quite lucky with the paralysis there. I get another Sharing card, which is pretty cool. I have Pokeball. What can I do? I'm going to flip a Pokeball, go for a Genesect for the lols. Might do that actually. So I get a heads. Alright, so who have I got? I've got a Moongus, Fungus, Chespin, Genesect, and a Moongus. So I've got 1 Fungus. Well, I'm going to go for Genesect because I said that's what I do. I've got a Fungus on my bench, so I've got 2 Moongus that can go out as well. Oh, I don't have Skiddos, that's in my prize pool obviously, and there's obviously a Quilladin in my prize pool as well. I might just flip it for the lols. Oh, it doesn't matter. I was flipping it for the lols anyway, wasn't quite too sure what I was going to do. So I'm not going to use Potion, and I can't attack because I'm paralyzed, so it's the opponent's turn. And look how many cards he's got in his hand. And if he's got no Pokemon out of that, then that's extremely sad. Alright, so I'm hoping he's got at least some energy cards in that deck to be able to... Oh, look at that, he's finally got a Pokemon on his bench, so yay, we've been waiting that now for a couple of turns. It may be a little too late because I'm half set up already, and he's going to play electric energy card onto that Pokemon. It's electric Pokemon, so it's got Joltik on the field. Alrighty, so maybe a little too late for that. He's going to play Giant Cape on that as well, raising its health from 40 to 60. So I could probably start attacking and start winning this match because I don't want to drag this out any much longer. It's pretty obvious this is not going to... Oh god, he paralyzed me again. So as I say I'm going to start attacking, he's starting to paralyze me. Oh well, at least it's giving me a chance to set up even more. Fungus there onto my bench. I'm then going to play Sharon from my hand, draw another 3 cards to my thingy-jiggy. Gonna play Rocky Helm on my Venusaur, may as well. Gonna play Grass Energy onto my Chestnut. And no point playing Potion, I'll play it next turn. Alrighty, so it's time to get real. If he doesn't paralyze me this turn, I am going to start attacking. I'm giving him plenty of chances, so it's pretty obvious he's either not carrying any support cards like Pokeball, Level Ball, Heavy Ball, etc, etc. Or he just has not drawn them. And he's drawn all his energy cards. That could be a possibility as well. Or he's drawn a hell of a lot of Stage 1 or Stage 2 Pokemon. Which is definitely telling me he definitely doesn't have much of a balance in this deck. I don't know, it's really hard to say because I can't see the decks. So he just evolved his bench Joltik into... oh my god, Galvantula. Frick! How did I forget that Pokemon? That's pretty common now in X and Y. How could I forget its name? Good grief. So, it's got Discharge, it's got all energy cards, so yeah. I think he played another energy card into his Galvantula, which really isn't going to matter because Rocky Helmet on that now. Oh yes, he did not get ahead, so I can attack, which is awesome. So he's going to take 20 damage there from Rocky Helmet. So he's got 30 left on Time Pulse, so it's GG. So, GG, mate. And I'm going to play Potion onto my Mega Venusaur, just heal 30, get rid of all of its damage counters, and go straight for the Crisis Vine. And I got overwhelming, because I think I just felt like, I actually don't know how much damage I dealt, because a freaking achievement popped up. Wow, that was an awful lot. So what was over... Alright, I don't get to see what it is either. Alright, so prize for me is Skiddo, which is awesome. I can play that onto my bench and then evolve it into Go-Go for whatever turns are remaining. 120, so that would have been 240. I'm pretty sure I already had the overwhelming thing. Guess not. He can go for Discharge or Signal Beam. I think it may probably be better. Discharge will do... What's he got? 2, so 60... 60 Discharge may be better, but he's going to get rid of all his energy cards, but then again, this is GG anyways. So it doesn't really matter what he's going to do. He could always try and stall me out with Signal Beam, hope I flip a Tails and deal 30 damage to myself there next turn. Or he can go for the power and just go for 60, but really, it's not looking his way either way. Alright, so he's going to go for another energy card. Discharge will do 90 if he goes for that, or he can go for the Signal Beam to do 30, confuse me, and hope... Oh, look at that, he's going for an N. Well, so much for playing, Skiddo. Oh, look, I still get my Skiddo back. Yay! I get Grass Energy, so I can play that on Chestnut. He's hoping for a card by looks of it just by playing N in Desperation. Okay, he's got another Pokemon on the field, so that was probably his goal out of N. I will admit that was pretty small. Oh, he's got another Pokemon. So we may be seeing a full match here, which is pretty cool. Better late than never, I suppose. I'm getting those bench Pokemon out. He's still thinking about this. In my honest opinion, Signal Beam would be the better play here because Discharge is going to mean he cannot attack very well next turn. At least with Signal Beam, he can deal off 30, get the hope for the confusion, hope for another 30 there, then go, oh, okay, he did it. So sweet. That was the better play. Alright. He's going to get hurt by Rocky Helmet there, so that's 20 damage to Galvantula. Unfortunately, that did not work out as well as he would hope. I'm glad he actually did what I was thinking. Discharge would have meant a bit of a downfall for him, But I am going to evolve my Fungus into a Moongus, so surprise! I'm going to confuse and poison you. Which really does not matter, I just did it for the absolute lols. So, poisoned and confused. I'm going to put Skiddo onto the field, play Grass Energy from my hand onto Chestnut, and we're going to go straight for Crisis Vine and taking out that Galvantula. Now that looks pretty cool actually, it looked like Grass Tornado. So it's paralyzed and poisoned, so bye bye Galvantula. It was real. Alright, so another Grass Energy there, so that will go straight into Chestnut, setting up Chestnut completely, and then if this was going to be a prolonged battle, I would have been putting Grass Energies onto Genesect, powering up my Gaia Blaster. So really, there's not too many options left for this guy because he's got no energy cards on his bench at all. Squirtle is weak to grass as well. Drillbur is, Magnemite is weak to fighting. It's got no energy cards, so he needs to put one on it now to be able to play Electro Ball. And again for Squirtle, but it can be absolutely anything, so I guess that's a little bit better, but a big weakness there to grass. His better option is to play Magnemite, hope for an energy card on Squirtle, hope that he can tack. But he kind of is almost out of options here. So he's either going to storm me out here and concede, which basically is conceding. Although I do prefer the opponents who actually hit the concede button rather than storm me out. Or hope for the best, go for Magnemite in my honest opinion and go get an energy card on Squirtle. Neither one of these moves have a secondary effect which doesn't help either. Both do 10. Yeah, he's played his bench Pokemon way too late. He's put Squirtle on the field, that's very surprising. Then again, like I said, he is out of options, there's not much he can do. Okay, that's why, because he had a Magneton in his hand, so if he can put Electric Energy or something onto this, he can at least do that, then go for Metal Sound as I take out the Squirtle. If he's got an energy card, that is, because it has been pretty dismal on the energy card side. Although what I would have thought is would have been stocking up on their energy cards, but he did play quite a lot on his Time Pole to begin with, which was a pretty bad play. So he's going to go for tackle there, so no energy cards for his Magneton, so 20 damage there for Squirtle. Yeah, I think in my honest opinion he played his energy cards way too soon and should have left them. If he didn't do that, he would have had energy cards to play on Magneton, could have gone for Metal Sound. So upon killing the Squirtle, he could have gone for Metal Sound, try and confuse my Venusaur, and had a chance to storm me out a little bit. I've got 3 energy cards there on Chestnut, so 1 on Chestnut, and Crisis Vine there just to end the Squirtle, dealing 240 damage there, which is insane. Plus paralyzing and poisoning it as well. I should probably get rid of these hints as well. Alright, so the card I'm going to draw is Evosoda. Who can I do? I can even go Evosoda, get a Moongus, Evosoda, Go-Goat. Options are there. And he needs an energy card now. If not, then it is definitely GG. If he can get an energy card, as I said, he can go for Metal Sound, confuse my Venusaur, hope I flip a Tails upon the attack, and deal 30 damage to myself, which can help stall it out, give me another turn. Otherwise, then it's a GG, regardless of how you look at it. So yes, he does have an energy card, so please go for the Metal Sound. Confuse my Venusaur. Alrighty, so it's going for Metal Sound, which is going to confuse my Mega Venusaur. So that's now confused. He now has another chance of hopefully getting another card. So I'm going to go for the Evosoda, grab the Go-Goat from my deck, grab it onto, onto my Skiddo, evolving it into Go-Goat, and then going for a Grass Energy onto my Genesect. I'm going to go for the Level Ball here and play my Moongus. So I'm going to evolve my Thingamajiggy into Moongus, playing Spore Surprise again. Yay! So, Venomous Achievement Award as well. That's 2 achievements in 1 match. That's pretty cool. Alright, so Confused and Poison at the same time. So here we go. I'm going to flip a coin. I got a Heads. Oh, bad luck for him. Oh, he needed a Tails to be able to storm me out a little bit longer, but I did poison him at the same time. I'm just going to hide the hints as well. I did poison him and confuse him as well, so he wasn't in a good position either. I could have just stalled him out as well, just let the poison kill him. And Verbrink City Gym dealing 30 damage to poison. Yeah, he probably wouldn't have lived very long. yes, that's game. So 10 turns taken, Mega Venusaur was the most valuable player. And no more rewards because balls. I don't like that. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that battle, and this will be the last battle I'm doing with my grass deck for now. In the next match, or the next episode, I'll be using my water deck. So this will be the first time showing off my water deck, and I hope you guys love it because I love this deck. I love it so much. This is probably the best deck I've made. I'm hoping it works very well in the match so I can show it off. So anyways, until the next episode, this is LadyKrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!